All right, guys, let's get into these new patch notes. Most of you guys have all read this before, but we are going to read this once again. Hello, and welcome to Season 8, where we're celebrating warm weather and good friends, as well as preparing for the return of our map monsters, the Wild Man and Dragon Turtle. Ooh, baby. July 18th will be the day of reckoning. Brings with it a ranked Season 8 with a new map pool, as well as a new mini event, Summer Sights. Balance changes and bug fixes will also arrive in this update. However, given our proximity to the excitement of Red Bull, we've made a slight adjustment to our typical planning and will be rolling out more major changes to the meta mid-season with a patch planned for mid to late August. Okay, you can read more on this update. And we will. Season 8, it's time to release the summer festivals with many new rewards to enjoy. Before we can head to the beach and relax with our new summer look, we need to roll up our sleeves and get to work. These rewards won't earn themselves, man. Log in. Here is the new rewards you can get, and guys, they are so easy to get. Now, I don't know if this is like a separate one, if it's the sun and the sunglasses, or if it's the sun separately and then the sunglasses. It looks like the sun and the sunglasses. We also got a cool little symbol right here, an interesting banner pattern, and a nice portrait. I like that Kraken portrait. Got a sweet little chest right here as well. And the rewards are so easy to unlock. Ready for summer? Log in during the Summer Sights event. That's all you gotta do. I've earned this challenge. Earn 1,000 gold in a single match. Easy. Everyone's invited. Reach a population of 200 in a single skirmish match or multiplayer game. Easy. Fields owe plenty. Complete all armor upgrades at the blacksmith in a skirmish or multiplayer map. Easy. Summer harvest. Build 10 mining camps in skirmish or multiplayer matches. So, not 10 in one game, obviously, but just 10. You just have to build 10. These sick new rewards. I love these goblets. These goblets are cool, man. This banner is dope, dude. I dig that banner. Very cool. This kind of reminds me of honeycomb. Wouldn't harvest be grain, not stone? Time to soak up the sun. Rank Season 8 is going to be a scorcher. Following the end of Season 7, Season 8 will kick off close behind and bringing with it a host of rewards for every rank and a little something extra for the highest rank you achieve this season in any ranked mode. Kaboom. Map pool rotation. We have some updated maps hitting the pool with the start of Ranked Season 8. Dive on in and prepare for victory. See you on the ladder. Arabia. When they say Arabia, now, I noticed they've said they have some updated maps hitting the pool. So it's not dry Arabia anymore. It's just Arabia. Is that what we're seeing? We're going to see an Arabia map. We're going to see the pit map. Cliffside, Rocky River, Himayama, Gorge, Hill and Dale, Canal, and Baltic. We got the team ranked map pool. It's going to be Arabia, Cliffside, Rocky River, Canal, Gorge, Migration, Hideout, Forts, and water holes. Water hose. New map Socotra. We're unveiling a new map Socotra. Read on for more details. Okay. Attack move. We made an adjustment to the default attack move behavior designed to help prevent accidental misclicks on PC. This can be changed back, yada yada yada. Okay. Fixed in issues where scouts can skip their reload animation. AI will now attempt to fortify contested islands on naval maps. For those of you that play AI games, this is relevant. Fixed an issue that sometimes caused the game to crash after loading a save game that contains AI players. Fixed some issues with the AI focusing too much on age up that were introduced as part of the difficulty rebalancing. Campaign. They fixed an issue where skipping a campaign cutscene can result in the map being briefly revealed in the next non-campaign match. Oh no. Hotkeys. Using the hotkey combination to Q build multiple opponents, i.e. Shift Q by default, on the Byzantine mercenary house works again. I didn't know that didn't work because I've never done that because I've never had enough oil to do that. Just kidding. Dervish and warrior monks no longer selected with the military shortcuts. Scouts no longer selected with military shortcuts. Dude, that is huge. I can't tell you how annoying, and I've about this in the past, how annoying it is to hit my all military key and have to constantly click off my scout, just constantly. It's damn annoying. I'm very happy with that. There is an exception though for Malian warrior scouts, which actually makes sense because in Malians the warrior scouts are actually military units, so Malian warrior scouts will still be included in the all-military. The UX, UI, and menus, all platforms. Population capacity reached will only be shown once, even if multiple units are produced at once. That's kind of nice. Added a free-for-all map pool and allowed for the map vetoes to be specified in that pool. The order friends list. Localization. We have made some additional updates to Japanese localization. Fixed an untranslated Finnish string for title of "The Boys Are Back in Town" achievement. Here's the new map. Socotra. Socotra, chaos emerges as different civilizations crowd together on a small island of Socotra, struggling to expand on what little space they could get. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, I ain't seen no pishums. There's all this water, and they ain't no pishums. General map changes. Sheep now produce... This is massive, by the way. Sheep now only produce 200 food instead of 250. Himiyama's good, though. Yeah. That's crazy. And 2 additional sheep spawn under each player's starting town center. Now, this makes sense. The intention of the change above is to guarantee a safe amount of sheep for each player and reduce the chance of games swinging as a result of one player getting the majority of the sheep on the map. With this change, the overall food on the standard map is kept mostly the same, reduced by only 200 per player. So I kind of like that. Map-specific changes we got. Fixed an issue where pit mines and ovus could not be built due to trees spawning nearby. Cliffside, neutral gold and stone mines no longer spawn on the cliffside in a way that prevents ovu/pit placement. Himiyama, neutral gold and stone mines no longer spawn near cliffs or forests in a way that prevent ovu/pit placement. That's on Himiyama. Warring Islands, fixed a crash that could happen when generating a Warring Island team game on a small map size. Okay. We got some balance and bug fixes. Fixed an issue that caused performance issues when interacting with the player profile. I feel like we've run into that a couple of times, actually. Fixed a bug where the game would crash if the player clicked on a unit or upgrade in the global queue during a replay and free camo was turned off. Okay. Fixed a bug where the game would crash if the player pressed Control H while observing a match and free camo was turned off. Got fixed an issue where sometimes a prayer tent would not give its influence bonuses after researching monastic shrines. Destroying a stone wall with Bastion will now destroy neighboring wall segments to guarantee that large units like rams can move through the resulting hole. Noise. Addressed issues with information leaks and fog of war related to construction UI. Definitely have seen that one. Move or attack move commands issued outside the playable area of the map will now be shifted inside the playable area instead of displaying an error, which is super cool. I don't know if you guys have ever had an issue with that, but every now and again I will move like outside of the map. Fixed a crash that could occur while loading into multiplayer game. That's vague. Defenses now properly show the building's default weapon range on pre and post construction. I like that. Redesign, rework attack move. We made an adjustment to the default A move behavior. Previously, when issuing an attack move to a unit or building, the attack move was converted into a force attack command as if you had right-clicked the target instead. This is particularly difficult to use attack move around areas with a lot of farms. True. It would often lead to misclicks where you accidentally attack move a unit in a group instead of the ground nearby. Also true. I've done that several times. The new default attack move behavior system always treats the attack move as a ground click, so that you issue an attack move to a unit or building, units will attack move to their location. When a king is garrisoned in a transport ship, it is no longer possible to delete the ship. Nice. I thought that was already implemented, but I guess not. Docks and House of Wisdom now have both an economic and a military rally point. When setting a rally with right click, setting the target to a fishing depot or trade settlement will default to setting to an eco rally, while anything else will set a military rally. Fishing ships and traders will only travel to the eco rally when they are created, and all other ships will travel to the military one. That's sick, dude. Rally points can now be queued using the hotkey or command card. Now possible to buy, sell resources at the market in batches of 500 by holding shift while pressing the buy, sell button. That's pretty nice. That's toy. After defeating a forced attack target, buildings will scan for a new target instead of always falling back to their previous target. Siege weapons that are too close to the target to fire on them will now attempt to move away from the target to a position where they are able to fire. They will only do this if they are attacking a target that cannot move, such as a building. I like that too. That could potentially save siege as well, I guess, kind of. Horseman range increased from 0.29 to 0.38. Damn, cuz Ghazis in Sipahi are unaffected. That's a good increase, dude. I like that. Secondary town centers have had garrison slots increase from 7 to 8. Oh man, that's nice. Villagers will now deposit carried resources after completing construction of farm. Also love that. Very cool. Drows and canoes can now fire arrows from the head of the ship instead of the center. Heated shot. Archer ships now switch to incendiary arrow effect after researching heated shot. Visual representations of the upgrade only. Fishing boat line of sight reduced by 25%. Fishing boat train time increased to 30 seconds. Abbasid Dynasty and Ayyubid's docks now only show the range for the healing aura. And here's the Civ-specific changes. Abbasid corrected a bug where medical centers would persist on destroyed landmark capital town centers. Byzantines. Olive Grove cost increased from 60 to 70. That's fair. Dramon movement speed increased to 1.5. Dramon Greek fire base damage increased from 2 to 4. Oof. This value only applies to fishing ships and demos. Damage versus military ships and buildings unchanged. Corrected an issue where Pilgrim Flask, okay, would overlap with the shield wall and limits when playing on Xbox controller keyboard, okay. Olive oil is probably deposited when a villager carrying it is garrisoned. China. Increase the radius of the Imperial Palace spy ability from 1.25 to 3 times. Damn. Increase the duration of the Imperial Palace spy ability from 10 seconds to 15 seconds. Correct an issue where the battering ram was missing from Zugunu radio menu. Delhi Sultanate. Upgrades now count towards the technology score based on the upgrade's base time cost. Fishing ship damage decreased from 7 to 6. For those of you that didn't know, Delhi's fishing ships do shoot arrows. Garrison scholars and docks produce speed modifier decreased from 30 to 20. Hisar Academy can now be selected with research shortcuts. Fishing boat arrows no longer miss their target. They never miss their targets? Arrows no longer miss their targets. So they decreased the damage by 1, but now they don't miss. I think I'm more scared. Manuscript trade is now a default bonus for the civilization. Docks garrison capacity increased from 3 to 4. Docks now generate influence as mosques do. Docks will now provide a free scholar in its garrison if it was the first dock constructed before a mosque. Oh, before a mosque. Interesting. So Delhi also got buffs. English. King train time increased from 35 to 50 seconds. White Tower. Production speed reduced from 100 to 75. I don't think the devs like the White Tower rush. French! Town centers work 10, 15, 20, 25 faster per age change to 15, 15, 20, 25. So the thing that the one that changed is it went from 10 in Dark Age to 15 in Dark Age. Red Palace landmark influence increased by +1 tile to match normal keeps. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I thought it was matched with normal keeps, 100%. Artillery shot reworked. Targeted ability that increases the range of the cannons by +5 tiles and damage by +30% for 1 shot. Can only target buildings, can target and shoot in the fog of war, reveal the shot location through the fog of war for 3 seconds, and has a 200-second cooldown. Marching drills move speed bonus decreased to 5% in Dark Age and 10% from the Feudal Age onward. Japan! Shinobi blink cast time reduced from 0.85 to 0.4? Damn, cool. We got Shinobi sabotage cast time reduced from 2 to 1.25. Damn. Make water battles great again. You know what I'm saying? Takebune costs reduced from 170, 220, 220 to 100, 220, and 220. So now it's 100 rather than 170. Takebune rocket damage increased from 30 to 40. Please. Yumi Ashigaru feudal health increased from 60 to 65. Tatara cost reduced from 75 gold, 25 stone to 50 gold, 25 stone. Koka Township now benefits from Military Academy. And Japan corrected the selection on some Japanese buildings where the selection bounds extended beyond its footprint. All right, Mongols. Remove rally point command from Mongol Gur since they do not produce units. I always thought that was for like a drop-off resource. So like if your villager dropped off the resources to the Gur, they could then go to the rally. Destroyed Mongol landmarks that haven't unpacked can now be attacked while under repair. Fixed a bug where technology queued at the prayer tent would be removed from the queue upon completion of the monastic shrines. Mongol pasture sheep production time reduced from 140 to 116. Of course, that is to compensate for the sheep now being 200. Mangudai! Cost reduced from 120 food, 40 gold to 90 food, 60 gold. They did raise the gold a little bit, but Mangudai are now cheaper. Double production cost reduced from 160 stone to 150 stone. Train time improved from 30 seconds to 28 seconds. Secondary town centers cost reduced from 900 wood to 850 wood. Early horseman ranged armor increased from 1 to 2. Mongols got some business. Fishing boats drop off 10% of their food as gold. That's wild, dude. Ottomans, military school train time multiplier reduced from 5 times to 4.78. 5 times. The Instinable Observatory is working as intended when landmark is destroyed and being rebuilt. The Grand Galleys scale production speed per age like their influence does. Istanbul Imperial Observatory landmark now applies to Grand Galleys. Nice. Rus Lodia fishing boat train time increased to 46 seconds. Makes sense. All right, variant civilization changes. Just to note, the following changes apply only to the variant version of the classic civilizations. Variant civilizations share in many of the changes made to their parent civilizations listed above. Ayyubids corrected the issue where Ayyubid villagers could not force construct stone wall bastion segments. Military wing reinforcement. It now takes 15 seconds for the first desert raider to spawn. Eco wing growth. Reduced number of villagers from 8 to 7. Trade wing advisors. Feudal age Atabegs, which are the traders, increased from 2 to 3. Castle age Atabegs increased from 4 to 5. Jean d'Arc artillery shot has been reworked. So target ability that increases the range of the cannon by 5,000 damage by 30% for one shot. Can only target one building, can target and shoot into the fog of war, reveals the start of location of the fog in 3 seconds, and of course the 200-second cooldown. Corrected the issue with the Temple of the Sun, Temple Andarasan, where the building had 7,500 health instead of 4,000. What's on the horizon coming up that wraps everything we have in store for you to this update? Be sure to keep your eyes peeled for our follow-up patch, which we're targeting to release a few weeks after the Red Bull Bololo El Reinado qualifiers have completed. We have lots more changes coming that we are excited to get into your hands. Here's a sneak peek of what we have in store. A full rework of the Rus bounty system, huh? The Deerstones will grant access to a new unit, the Khan's Hunters. Just make the Khan a champion. Make the Khan a hero, keep Jean d'Arc a hero, and make the king a hero. English and Mongols, they already have a hero. Just add on to that. And it looks like that's exactly what they're doing. But it is just the Deerstones. So you do have to go Deerstones to get the Khan's Hunters. Everybody goes Deerstones anyways. Who goes the other one? I guess that's the Silver Tree. The House of Learning will receive some new and compelling technologies. Mid-season map pool refresh. Many more balance tweaks. There we go. That is it. Those are the notes. And those will officially drop on the 18th.